So in order to get started with Google Classroom, the first thing you need to be able to do is to create a class. So to get to Classroom, you can type in classroom.google.com. In the search bar, it should take you right there. And as long as you're logged into our domain, it will automatically show you that you are connected. Now, I've already got a bunch of classes created here, but let's say I want to create a brand new class. I'm going to go up here to the left, and I'm going to hit the plus button. And I'm going to choose Create Class. I'm going to name my class. In this case, I'm going to name it Test Class, because that's what I'm going to call this thing. But you can name it whatever you want to call the class. You'll notice my class names are not terribly inventive. They're just simply the names of the subjects I teach. And you can also put in a section if you want. I have my different mods so that I have a different class for each mod set up in Classroom. Even if you teach multiple sections of the same class, it's recommended that you set up a separate Classroom class for each of those mods. And there's a lot of reasons for that, but it makes it very complicated when you have all of your students in one subject in the same class. You limit what you can do. Once you're done, you hit Create. Classroom will sort of grind its gears a little bit, and it will create for you a class, and it'll have its name there, Test Class. It says that it has been updated. If I go up here to the right, there's a little what's called the hamburger, and if you click on that, it allows you to brings open the navigation page to all your classes. If I go to Home, you'll now see that Test Class is now created. So you can get into it by clicking on the title. So now I have a class. It's called Test Class. If I want to change the picture back here, this is a pretty good theme for science, but maybe I'm not doing science. I can go down here to the left and click on Change Class Theme. It will open up the gallery and it'll let me choose any number of things. Let's say I'm doing a music class, I might choose that one. And then select Class Theme and it'll replace that for me. Okay. You'll notice there's not much here right now. Nothing under upcoming assignments, nothing under stream, and it gives me a class code. One of the ways you can allow students to join your class is simply by emailing them or putting this code on the board, and they can copy it down. The way Classroom is set up, nobody can enter your class unless they are part of the edgewoodhs.org domain. So nobody from another school is going to get in there, but you might want to control who gets into your class. For any number of reasons. So what I would prefer to do is to invite students. And the way you do that is you go to Students, you click the Students tab, and it will also give you that code again, or you can choose to invite. And if you click on Invite, it brings up the invite window. It lists all of the students that you might have in your contacts. And I happen to have all of my students in my contacts. That's why you're seeing all of them. But if you don't already, there's a really excellent handout that John Hilkema set up to show you how to add your students to your contacts and to create a classroom group in Gmail. So you can do that. I can choose to search for particular students. I'm going to only add one student to my class. It's Test Student is the guy. He has to have, or she, has to have the edgewoodhs.org extension on the Gmail address. I'm going to search. Yep, there's my test student, and I'm going to select that test student. I'm going to invite that student. Now what happens is that student will get an email, and that student will be invited to join the class. And when they confirm in their email, this will become not grayed out. It'll become something that you can click on, and they will be enrolled, and it'll say enrolled in the class here. Okay. You can click on the About tab, and this is where you can put the title of the class. You can describe the class where it says Class Description. You can put the room where you meet. Your email will be in there automatically. The Google Drive, a link to the Google Drive folder, that's for you. That'll be in there. You can add materials. For example, there may be some handouts or syllabus or something that you would want to add here. If you want to add materials, just click in this box here. You can put the title of the material. So for example, let's say I want to put down my course syllabus, and so I'll call it course syllabus, and then I can choose where I'm going to find that. If you are still using Microsoft Word and you have documents saved in your drive, you'll want to use the paperclip. The paperclip allows you to attach a file to this. If, like me, you have everything saved in Drive, you can click on the Drive icon, and it will open up a link to your drive, and you can go through here. And let's just pretend that my course policies are, oh, let's find something. Let's just pretend that this one is my course policies. I'll double click on that. It will attach that. This is not my course syllabus, but let's pretend it is. It'll attach it there. And that way, students who go to this class, if they want to get a copy of your course syllabus again, they can download it. If you make a mistake, just click the X, and it goes away. You can cancel at any time. Okay? I recommend putting in a title and putting in a description of the class. This is a good place to put that in case students want to go and take a look at things. So that's all there is to creating your first class. Once you've invited students and they've all enrolled, then you can start creating your first assignment.